What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and some of you noticed yesterday that I said I was going to leave Jordan Pickford till last, and there's a reason for that. I wanted to do a separate video on him, to be honest. Now, look, I'm not all about sitting there and blasting players, so I'm not going to do that. But I have done this type of video before. Jordan Pickford isn't good enough. I think now, since he's arrived at Everton, he's made more mistakes than any other goalkeeper in the league. That doesn't include cups, where he's made numerous mistakes over the years. He made at least one in the Carabao Cup the other night. It's concerning. You know, Everton have started really well. We've got such a good positive, you know, feeling around the place. You know, you've got Spirit of the Blues on the charts. You've got Everton absolutely smashing it, top of the league now, sort of on their own. It's been great. It's been a great start to the season. And the only negative has been Jordan Pickford. And even at times last season, he was the only negative. Now, Ben Winstanley did a lot of stats on Jordan Pickford. He read a lot out. And by all means, please go over and have a look at that video. But in terms of what these stats actually mean, I think it was he's had the second amount of the second highest amount of shots go through him. You know, so, you know, when people refer to him as an absolute hologram, as invisible, there's a reason for that. You know, there's a statement behind that. He can't save crosses. He doesn't know whether to punch or collect. He's kicking at times. I mean, we bought him because of his distribution, and his distribution's actually quite bad. So, Jordan Pickford doesn't tick any boxes for me anymore. And the biggest, most annoying thing about Jordan Pickford is the way that he smiles after conceding goals. I do not want to see any players smiling when conceding goals. It's not funny. You know, I love the saying, it's only football. Football means so much to the millions of people that support football. You know, the people who spend all their money going to the game, or, you know, at the minute, obviously, it's difficult, but, you know, sitting there and getting enthralled by it and enjoying it. And you've got your goalkeeper, who cost a lot of money, who is meant to be England's #1, being an absolute fucking diva in between the two sticks. Now, look, everything else for Everton is positive. The recruitment's been great. Marcel Brands, in my opinion, has turned a corner. He has been phenomenal this season in his recruitment. I mean, look, it's great signing Alan. It's great signing Rodriguez. It's great signing Decore. But we all knew roughly what we were getting with that. All Everton fans believed they were getting quality. And we were right. The person that we didn't know was Niels nkounkou, who is literally, I reckon he could play for any Premier League team when he wants. You know, he is that good. And the only reason he's being kept out of the team is because he's got the best left back in the Premier League in front of him. So it's a real, you know, you've got to credit Marcel Brands there. You really do. And you've got to credit Mashira. He's backed the manager. He's went and bought him in. It's taken a long time to get him to get a manager that I felt we needed. You know, from the moment Mashiri walked in, from the moment he sat Martinez, I said Carlo Ancelotti. I said it. I think he was out of a job at the time. He was the one that we should have went for then. And we didn't. No, look, it's one of those things. It happens. Maybe Everton weren't as attractive as they are now with the new stadium on the horizon. Now, some of the stats. So, in terms of the worst two goalkeepers in the league, you've got Kepa, you've got Pickford. Now, look, there's a lot of Everton fans on this channel and all over Twitter and everything else that still back Pickford. But I'm telling you now, if we do not achieve something this season as a result of mistakes made by Jordan Pickford, I wouldn't be surprised. And I mean that because Everton are so good going forward. We are even fairly solid defensively, But as soon as it goes anywhere near Jordan Pickford, I do not know what he's going to do. He can't make a decision. He can't command his box. He's too erratic. And, you know, I understand it's been reported today that he may be having crunch talks with Carlo Ancelotti. To be honest, it needs more than crunch talks. It needs competition. And this is what's going to be key. He needs competition. He needs to be told that you are not definitely number one. You know, for me, I'd have scared him yesterday, but I've said this several times. As soon as he conceded that chance at half-time, I would have said, right, you're coming off. You're coming off. It's another mistake. You're coming off. And I'd have put on Lossell to give him that absolute shot up the arsehole that he needs to realise that he needs to pull his finger out, because there's no one competing with him. You know, and we've seen it again, time and time and time again. Look at players that all of a sudden are playing out their skin. I mean, I hate Fabian Delph and Gylfi Sigurdsson. You know, I do not like them. I thought they offered nothing last season when Everton really needed the senior players. They did fuck all. But this season, you bring in Decore, Allen and Rodriguez, and all of a sudden you seem to have a different Delph and a different Sigurdsson. It just shows what competition does. You know, I just think we need a goalkeeper. We need a goalkeeper. And if Everton can bring in a goalkeeper tomorrow, I will be absolutely thrilled, over the moon, buzzing. Because in my opinion, Jordan Pickford will cost us. He'll cost us something. I don't know what, but I just think he will. I just think he will. I've had enough of him. I've had enough of him. I was really pissed with him at the Newcastle game last season, which I still wholeheartedly blame him for. 2 goals, quick succession. He's standing behind the line on one of them. He is all over the shop mentally. It's not good enough. But then you've got to look at the competition that he's got. Lossell played at Huddersfield last season, didn't pull up any trees. Now, I don't think they've come back in for him. Well, Virginia, he's just been given a new 4-year deal. Did nothing at Reading. There's no competition for Jordan Pickford. You know, he can make probably as many mistakes as he wants, and he feels he's not going to get dropped. And it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's the only area that Everton haven't got spot on. Because, do you know what? I'll go even further than that. Me and John had this conversation today. As a balanced side, as a balanced 11, just 11 players, as a balanced 11, Everton have one of the best teams in the league. They've got goals, they've got creativity, they've got workmanship in the middle of the park, they've got 2 left and right backs that will go up and down all day, every day, and they've got a fairly strong centre-back pairing. We've got a shit goalkeeper. And that is the area that needs addressing. You know, Everton could have a super special season this season. And look, I'm not making no bones about it. We could challenge. We could seriously challenge this season. You know, I can't remember how many goals we've exactly scored, but it's something like 26 or 27 goals in 7 games. When have you known an Everton side do that? I mean, visibly, there could still be another 40-odd games of the season left if you include the FA Cup. And we're already up to almost 30 goals. We're flying. Like, Everton are flying. And the only way I think I'm really concerned that we're going to have a hindrance is Jordan Pickford. And look, again, people think I'm going to just jump on his back. I really want Jordan Pickford to get it right. I've said it the whole time. I want Jordan Pickford to get it right. I want him to come out and say, do you know what? My performances haven't been good enough at times for Everton Football Club. I'm sorry. But you hear fuck all from him. You hear nothing. You know, you hear he never comes out and makes a statement. I want to see him. I want to see him be more commanding. I don't want to see him I feel like he comes into work and he goes home. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. There's loads of people in this world that do a simple 9 to 5. They get to work for bang on 9 o'clock and they leave bang on 5 o'clock. Fine, you are paid 9 to 5. But Jordan Pickford, man, this team, this collective of fans need more. We need energy. We need passion. We need communication. We need commitment. We need dedication. And I do not think we get it from Jordan Pickford. And I think Ancelotti will wear him seriously thin. I think he's weighing seriously thin. I mean, he's already made, I think it's probably 3, maybe 4 mistakes this season. I don't think Carlo Ancelotti's going to put up with that. Tomorrow's deadline day. I think we might sign a keeper. I really do. I reckon Romero will come in on loan. If I was a betting man, I would say Romero comes in on loan. But we'll see. Guys, I'm leaving it there anyway. It was just a little bit of a discussion. Oh, yeah, you all want your player rating. Jordan Pickford from yesterday's game, he got a 3. He got a 3. So, there you go. Guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.